a decade ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. Kitchen Stadium, a giant cooking arena. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations. To realize his dream, he started choosing the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Iron Chef Japanese is Rokusaburo Michiba. Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai. Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian. Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from all over the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day. Using all their senses, skills, creativity, they're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. Every battle, reputations are on the line in Kitchen Stadium, where master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration will today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
If memory serves me right, the first true evangelist of Chinese cooking to Japan was Iron Chef Chen Kenichi's father, Chen Kenmin. In the late 1950s, Kenmin introduced mapo tofu to the Japanese people, who then had little exposure to genuine Chinese food. His choice of tofu most suited the Japanese palate, creating a sensation, and the recipe spread throughout the country. This and appearances on television crowned him the evangelist of authentic Chinese food.
Suan means sour. Tian means sweet. Ku, bitter.
In later years, during his travels in mainland China, accompanied by his top apprentice, the sage said to his top man, "Please, look after my son Kenichi." The top apprentice kept his promise and looked after Chen Kenichi after the sage passed away. I happen to receive a letter from this man saying he wishes to challenge Chen Kenichi, his student and son of his master, to feel and appreciate his growth. Without hesitation, I've decided to let the two men occupy my Kitchen Stadium for this purpose. Introducing today's challenger, top apprentice to Master Chen Kenmin and the teacher of Chen Kenichi, Takashi Saito. Accepted into the kitchen headed by Chen Kenmin at age 18, where he witnessed the depth of expertise of the Szechuan sage. He was astonished when he saw Kenmin prepare one of his trademark inventions, prawns in chili sauce. Scooping precise amounts of hot bean paste accurately, he was capable to arrange flavors to the likings of people from mainland China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and also Japan.
When Master Chen first came to Japan, hot bean paste was non-existent. He made that himself. He was simply a very great chef.
Recognizing that Saito had absorbed all the lessons, Chen Kenmin started to use Saito as his right-hand man for milestone jobs. And later, Saito himself at age 33 was recruited as head chef of a Chinese restaurant at Kumamoto Hotel Castle. At about the same time, Chen Kenichi started his career as a chef as well. And since then, Saito has been coaching Chen, assisting his development.
Saito-san is not only my teacher in cooking, but also a model, for my life, a role model, yes.
Kenichi, I don't think, will ever be able to measure up to his father in pure Szechuan cuisine. But when it comes to a range of expertise, meaning incorporating other styles, he is very aggressive in that. I think he'll become indispensable.
This will be a summit battle between the true heirs of the sage of Szechuan cooking. Now, Saito, remember the words of your master and report to him how far his son has come.
Kenichi, for the sake of the Szechuan cooking your father has spread, let's do our best and fight it out.
Chen Ken-min has passed on, but today we feel the presence of the god of Szechuan cooking. Also with us is his widow, the mother of our Iron Chef Chinese. And joining us for the battle today is actress Hisako Manda. Welcome to the show.
My pleasure.
Manda-san, cooking, how about it?
I like both cooking and eating.
Okay, and I take it you like Chinese food too?
I love it, yes.
All right, you should enjoy it today.
Thank you.
And we've got our commentator, Dr. Yukio Hattori. Doc?
Always a pleasure.
All right, let's bring on Chairman Kaga.
四川料理の神様陳建民、その愛弟子と息子がこのキッチンスタジアムでぶつかり合います。今日ここに登場するのは陳建民の愛弟子でもあり、そしてまた陳建一の師匠でもある人物です。日本の四川料理の頂点に立つ2人がどういう戦いを見せてくれるか、久しぶりに胸の高まりを覚えます。さあ皆さん大きな拍手でお迎えください。陳建民の愛弟子斉藤隆。
And the challenger confidently striding into the arena of battle. Saito, a no-nonsense approach to Szechuan cuisine, having learned his lessons well from the god of Szechuan cooking.
ようこそいらっしゃいました。
Thanks.
陳建民があなたにおっしゃった息子を頼むというあの言葉、今日はここで確かめてください。それでは陳建一の晴れ姿をどうぞご覧ください。よみがえるがいいアイアンシェフ。
Ascending into Kitchen Stadium, the nation's culinary leaders, your Iron Chefs. Iron Chef Chinese, Chen Kenichi. Iron Chef French, Hiroyuki Sakai. And Iron Chef Japanese, Rokusaburo Michiba. What a dream it must be to battle one of these three.
もはや聞く必要はありませんが、どうかあえて指名してやってください。さあ誰と戦う？
Chen Kenichi.
It's official. Chen Kenichi targeted by his father's top apprentice. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, son of Chen Ken-min, the god of Szechuan cooking. Chen has carved out his own place in the fiery world of Szechuan cuisine. But today, battling an opponent who also used to be his coach. Both men with much to prove.
四川料理の神様陳建民の愛弟子。何を置いてもあの素材しかありません。陳建民が我々に残してくれた四川料理の偉大なる遺産、エビチリソースといえば素材はあれしかありません。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。白いエビ。
Prawns. If memory serves me right, the Chinese people describe the joy of eating prawns with the words 在地. 'Cai is the word that best describes the wonderful texture you enjoy when biting into prawns. For Chinese people, 'cai is the texture they most appreciate in food, and prawns are the king of 'cai. I repeat, when eating prawns, think in Chinese, 在地, 在地.
Two top guns of Szechuan cooking in Japan from the same school, both taught by Chen Ken-min. Saito versus Iron Chef Chen. And not just challenger against Iron Chef, it's also old coach versus star pupil. Let's get it on!
On it, cuisine!
Bang a gong, we are on! And a handshake, a slap on the shoulder by Saito to Chen as the men making their way now up to the stand. And Doc,
yeah,
today's theme, prawns. Actually, there are so many varieties of them, but the ones we have today, I understand, are perfect for prawns and chili sauce.
You are correct, yeah. Chen Kenmin was the one who more or less came up with this recipe, and the type of prawn that he found in Japan was actually perfect for this, and it's called gongbao sharen in Chinese.
All right, and now check this out. The Iron Chef chopping that head in half, and there are some incisions into, what is that over there?
He's carving up a papaya.
Okay, Challenger Saito with papayas.
And you know, lately it's kind of been in fashion to serve soup in this after you steam the whole thing.
Well, I've got to see that.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that's what this could be used for.
All right, now Chen's side.
Boiling?
Oh, he's boiling it.
Okay, half a head of cabbage there.
I don't know what he's doing with that yet. But...
So Chen with half a head of cabbage on boil, filling up the wok. And now the challenger here cutting into the chairman's favorite red and yellow bell peppers. And now okay, and there's a green one.
Yeah.
And you notice that Saito and Chen's hats are similar.
Very much so, yeah.
Anything to that about this style of hat?
Well, it is Chinese style, obviously, and you'll notice that Saito's is actually a little bigger on the top
yes,
there.
I can see that.
And that was actually a favored trademark of the late Chen Kenmin as well.
Oh, really?
All right, similar hats and similar tacks here in the early going. Both chefs going to town, chopping up bell peppers.
Yeah.
Fukusan!
Floor reporter Ota, go!
Thank you. I'd just like to quickly give you the ingredients the challenger has gathered around him. They're a little exotic. Dried scallops, Chinese fine berries, kinugasa mushrooms, radish, and swallow's nests.
All right, thanks, Ota. And as we mentioned earlier, up in the royal box today, we have Chen's mother, Yoko. She's here, the wife of the late Chen Kenmin. I'm sure she's proud of her son, and if her husband could be here today, he'd have to be a proud father as well. All right, back to the action here.
Oh, shark fin.
Iron Chef side, big ones too.
Yeah, rather large.
Okay, now being boiled.
Fukusan?
Yes, go ahead.
I briefly spoke with Iron Chef Chen and asked him how he feels going battle head-to-head against his former coach, and surprisingly, he said, I'm a little more relaxed today than usual. Believe it or not, I feel like I'm the challenger. The one thing that I can't allow myself to do is to make any dishes that could cause me to lose face. I'm committed to not doing that.
All right, and hopefully for him, the dishes can lead to a win. Don't want to neglect that part.
That's true. Oh, look at this. Iron Chef, he's got some unshelled prawns.
All right, and giving them a rinse right there, and they are really getting a bath.
Yeah, these are called sharen in Chinese.
Okay. All right, now, what's over here?
That's the kinugasa mushrooms, the hydrated ones.
Oh, that's how they turn out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're somewhat crispy, and it's actually a very nice texture.
All right.
Normally you would stuff something in that. Yeah.
And now Chen pummeling some prawns with his cleaver.
Mincing, yeah.
Quite a mulch there.
I think you'll probably put this on top of the bell pepper pieces and then maybe deep fry the whole thing.
That's one way of doing it, huh?
Yeah, or possibly steam them. I'm looking forward to see what he does here.
All right, we'll wait and see. Okay, I think we're just about set up now. Ota is going over to have a few words with Mrs. Chen, and if you're ready over there, take it.
Yes, indeed. I'm here with her in the royal box in Chen-san. I'd like to get your thoughts on how you feel seeing your son, Saito-san, doing battle.
I can't find the words. I'm so moved.
I can appreciate that. Here's your son versus your late husband's top apprentice. Which one are you cheering for?
Oh, well, Saito-san, good luck. Kenichi, good luck.
Both of them,
Oh, yes,
right.
I want them both to win.
Okay, we're hoping for a tie. Fukusan, back to you.
All right, well, guess you could understand her wanting them both to win or neither one to lose. Sure. It's nice what she said.
And Fukusan?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, just a side note, the challenger said earlier, when asked whether he was planning to make the prawns and chili sauce or not, he responded by saying, prawns and chili sauce is the heart of Szechuan cooking. How could I possibly omit that?
All right.
Yeah, okay, looking forward to it.
Doc, today's battle, though, lots of emotions coming out. Not exactly a run-of-the-mill affair today.
Not at all, no. That's what makes it so exciting.
Right.
Okay, now, here, take a look.
Oh, that was the cabbage he was boiling.
On to pieces of boiled cabbage. Looks like you've got some prawns in there.
Yeah, he's added that and something else maybe.
Fukusan?
Yes.
I have that. Minced boiled prawns, mayonnaise, fresh cream, oyster sauce, coriander leaves, and that's about it.
Okay.
Okay, so not a sauce. Oh, hang on here. What are these pears?
Pears?
It looked like
Wow,
it.
yes, they
Oh,
are. Look
yeah,
at that.
yeah. The Iron Chef now slicing up a pear. 15 minutes gone, and now here's the challenger with,
Oh, that's swallow's nest.
All right.
How nice.
And
It's
into the
beautiful.
hollowed out papayas.
I'm thinking this would probably be a soup then.
A soup in the papaya.
That would be my guess.
All right. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I put that same question to Iron Chef Chen, whether or not he's planning to make the prawns in chili sauce or not, and his answer was, oh, yes, of course, but it's going to look a little different in presentation. I'm going to do it my way.
All right. And with the kind of opponent he's facing today, Chen not going to go with the cooking as usual approach. But that also applies to Saito as well, and I'd be looking to see both chefs come up with a new twist to their prawns and chili sauce dish. Now, here is Saito over the papayas.
Okay, oh, you see this? Yeah, he's pouring the soup into the papaya.
Chalk one up for you there.
All right, caught another one. I'm on a roll. Look out.
All right, now, let's see. Get back to Chen. How about this one by the Iron Chef?
Oh, yeah. Right. See that?
Right. Packing the bell peppers.
The minced combination there, yeah?
Prawns and, yes, go ahead.
Let me give you a full rundown on what's going into these bell peppers, what's being stuffed in there. We have prawns, lard, and chopped arrowhead bulbs mixed with Chinese rice wine and egg whites. Back to you.
Ota arrowhead bulbs?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I've heard of that.
That's mainly for the texture. It makes it very nice.
Okay, now see Saito's side. They've broken out the tofu there.
Mapo maybe?
Hey, but it's Szechuan. Anything wrong with that?
No, nothing. Okay, we got prawns and what?
Prawns and tofu here.
Okay, so with the tofu, he might blend those together.
All right, you're still on top of things today.
How do you know that?
Well, we'll see.
Okay, oh, you see that? In the blender. There you go.
Right there. Yes, indeed. Okay. Saito, and now the Iron Chef here, and he's got, what, a little pouch or pouches?
Yeah, that's Chatine style.
Rolled cabbage, Oriental style. And a yellow scallion for the tie.
So pretty. It's beautiful.
And here he's using shelled prawns, I believe.
Okay, boiling these right here. Looks like they're unshelled, though.
Oh, right, yeah. But how is he going to season this, I wonder? The unshelled ones, they're quite hard to eat.
Yes, they can be a mess at the table.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Iron Chef got those. And now Saito with the tofu and prawns paste, I think, what he blended in the processor.
You're right, yeah.
With a few other ingredients, I believe, and maybe for a soup?
That could very well be, yeah.
Okay, which means then that they would go into the papayas.
Yeah, that definitely goes into the papaya.
Doc, you want to make book on that?
Sure, no problem.
All right, now the Iron Chef working with the stuffed bell peppers in the wok right there.
Stir-frying them now, yeah.
The minced prawn mix aboard bell pepper canoes.
So first steamed and then stir-fried.
Double treatment. Whoa, you saw the flames. The Iron Chef in his element now over a flame-fired wok.
That looks so good.
Wow. Mouth is watering right now. Can't wait for the tasting, huh, Manda-san? The minced prawn mix aboard bell pepper canoes.
First steamed and now stir-fried.
Double treatment. Whoa, you saw the flames. The Iron Chef in his element now over a flame-fired wok.
This looks so good.
Wow,
Mouth is watering right now. Can't wait for the tasting, huh, Manda-san?
Yeah.
All right, now back to the challenger.
Oh, he's stuffing it.
Okay, 3 for 3. I'm impressed today.
You didn't have to mention the today part.
Especially today.
Okay, that's better.
All right, but this is more like a Cantonese-style soup, right?
With eggs?
Yeah, the technique is Cantonese in preparing soup, but you don't use prawn dumplings like that.
All right, and even a papaya lid for it.
Right, this is very much an original dish.
Okay, now back with the Iron Chef, and he's got here...
Mochi? Rice cakes?
All right, this is mochi.
I have to say no. I'm thinking probably spring roll skins, just a big pile of them.
You think so? Okay, I don't know.
Don't see the layers, though.
All right, but whatever he is making sort of like an 8-sided sheet of it.
Fuku-san?
Yes.
Hattori-san is exactly right. These are spring roll sheets.
Okay.
Very thick, though.
And very labor-intensive, too, his cutting of it.
Well, he never does it the easy way.
All right, look at it now, and here, back with the challenger.
On the challenger side, yeah, so that's okra, maybe? No.
Can't quite make it out.
Maybe not.
Cucumbers, maybe?
Okay.
Huh,
I think so.
No.
Hard to tell when it's being chopped up like
Now
that.
something green added to it there.
Oh, coriander leaves, called shatsai in Chinese.
Chopped up the green herb.
So he's finished frying the kinagasa mushrooms, right? I think he'd probably be stuffing them.
All right, keeping up with you there.
Now, you remember that blend of prawns and vegetables?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the mix I think he'll be stuffing into this.
Okay, now back with Chen.
The spring
What
roll
is he
sheets.
doing here?
looks
Oh,
like.
okay, it's shaping it up now. This is going to be a bowl for something, I think.
All right, and that is oil in there?
Right, and so when you push the center like that, he's going to try to make a bowl. Exactly, yeah.
Okay, and looks like he is succeeding with that too. Yes, right there. Spring roll skin bowl.
Yeah, that would be ready for serving.
Yes.
Did you notice the cone-shaped tool that he was using wrapped in foil?
Yes.
That is actually a big carrot.
Unreal. Carrot inside there.
Well, not for eating, of course. But
Well, that's nice to know, actually. I don't have a silver carrot myself at home. Oh, he's stuffing them. See? Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dr. Hattori, you are in the zone today.
You know, I'm going to go buy some lottery tickets or something.
30 minutes
All
have
right,
elapsed.
30 minutes gone, 30 minutes to go in the battle, into the second half of a battle. Well, it doesn't get much better than this. Prawns being used by a pair of Szechuan cuisine chefs. A Szechuan shootout, men at the top of their game, but still no hints so far of each man's prawns and chili sauce.
No,
there.
you're right, but I think probably both of them are planning to do that at the very end.
For a climactic finish.
Yeah.
It'll be very exciting.
Either that or they've just forgotten about it.
We are anticipating some great results by both guys on their prawns and chili sauce offerings. And now on the Iron Chef's side, some broiling action here.
Oh, he's heating up.
What are these?
Plates? Are they the plates?
No,
Croissant?
Yes.
bread, I think.
Yes, this is bread.
Tricky. Oh, dear.
Okay. And now here still with
Are the
Chen.
shark fins?
Yeah, you're right.
The Iron Chef's shark fins now finished.
That's for the soup.
Okay, and into the pot right there. Back on Saito's side, draining the prawns with the shells still on.
Yeah, those are the ones that we saw a while ago.
The stock looks like to be a very important element for him in this, doesn't it? as
For
a
the soup, yeah.
Check it
very much
out.
so,
Very
yeah.
rich looking, full of flavor. And whoa, look.
He's throwing them away.
No mistake. That's the
Gosh, what
trash
is he
can.
doing?
Okay, well, I missed that one. Sorry about that. That wasn't for eating after all.
Is he going to serve it clear?
The stock is all he wanted.
But
Right.
boy, those were some tasty looking prawns there.
Yeah, but just after the stock and nothing else.
Okay, which is why it was made with the unshelled prawns then. All right, now, okay, the Iron Chef here, his soup, and something floating at the surface.
Oh, that's that bitter part that floats, right?
Huh?
Well,
What?
you know, I don't know. I guess kind of.
This is a winter melon and shark fin soup. I kind of got thrown by what Mondesine was.
Sorry.
Confused.
All right, let's see how that one goes down.
Croissant?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm told this mixture he's ladling onto the soup is pureed prawns.
Okay, so prawns ground into a paste, of course, and then cooked once.
Well, that sounds a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, then what I said you
Yeah,
mean, right?
certainly.
15
Okay,
minutes
15
to go.
minutes left. Back to the challenger here.
Oh, and here we go, the climax.
Oh, look at this, the one with the Kinagasa shrooms.
Now, was this as is, or did he steam it?
I think that's the one he steamed, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. So steamed it rather than fried it. Okay.
All
Makes
right,
sense.
and on the plate right there, you know, it looks an awful lot like jellyfish, and the shape there also resembles a squid.
Yeah, but it's actually a type of mushroom.
Okay, laying them down, and now back on the Iron Chef's side, we'll swing back over there, and he is hunkered down, walk time.
Okay, and we were talking about the pears earlier,
think
right?
so.
That's the white ones in there, the pears?
The sliced up pears going here,
Gosh, that is so interesting.
and has a bit of a creamy sauce right there, tying it all together.
Oh, on the bread.
Come
There you
again?
go. The stir fry, the white ones will go on the bread slices.
Yes.
Yes, Iron Chef Chen says that his chili prawns will be the last dish that he prepares today.
Okay, so the most important dish of the course coming
And I
up.
tell you what, any Szechuan chef who's worth his Toban must be tuned in, watching Chen go against his former coach and his father's top apprentice. This is definitely must-see TV for them.
Oh, you're right there, yeah.
All right, now, Saito, finally, we can see him frying these prawns. They must be for his prawns and chili sauce. I'd take a guess for that.
Yeah, I missed that. didn't see him
I mean,
do
after
that.
they're done here, he could continue on with the dish, right?
Exactly, he could. He's only frying them very lightly, so it must be nice with the chili sauce on these. Wow.
Ooh, I can't wait to eat all this. I'm getting
Okay.
full
All
already.
right, now he's moved back behind there.
Yeah.
And he's got another wok going. And yes, Toban hot
here
bean
we
paste
go,
right there, the
yeah.
heart of Szechuan cuisine.
Yeah, so this will be the sauce for the chili prawns.
So right here,
10 minutes
this is
to
what it
go.
looks like at first.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, the challenger, the beginnings of his chili sauce, cooking it up in the wok. Wow. Back on Chen's side, the spring roll skin bowls.
Wonton skin. Right?
And the creamy prawns not onto the toast, Doc.
Uh-oh. Suddenly I'm losing my average here.
Still up there, though. Don't peek too early.
Okay, I gotta redeem myself. The bread is for the chili prawns. That's what it's for.
The stock there.
Okay. Oh, let's add more depth to the chili sauce.
Oh, my. Wow.
That is absolutely amazing.
A flavor enhancer if there ever was.
Oh, it looks so great.
The essence of prawns even in the chili sauce.
Yeah, it will add just so much depth to that flavor. Amazing.
Incredible. Doubling down on prawns and what might be the key dish for him today.
These could be the best tasting chili prawns ever.
These could be out of this world, and look at that boil up right there.
You won't be able to just have normal chili prawns after eating this.
All right, kerplunk going in right there.
Okay, so he did use the once fried prawns,
and flames are rising, bringing some serious heat to bear, and the scallions thrown on over.
Yeah, that will add a very nice smell to it.
Challenger Takashi Saito saving his best for last, prawns and chili sauce.
Yeah, it's got the cornstarch, water.
The flames of Szechuan cooking rising.
I really want to try this. I mean, you can't buy this anywhere.
Really?
Only here, Manda-san. We're going to check this out on replay. Saito, wow! But he's got complete control there. And finishing up his prawns and chili sauce.
I've never seen this dish get this much care.
This is one we'll remember.
Yeah.
Words just can't do justice to this dish.
This is going to be so good.
And just think about the depth of flavor involved here.
Oh, yeah. This is not a simple creation the way he did it.
This will be one to be reckoned with. Yes.
Speaking of his prawns and chili sauce dish, Challenger Saito says normally we add a bit of ketchup to this sauce, but today I chose not to in order to create the classic style and flavor that Chen Kenmin himself invented. Back to you.
All right, thanks. What a treat.
Oh, that's very interesting. But, the sauce using ketchup was also developed by Kenmin himself, like in Hong Kong.
Wow.
So it's probably the origin of chili sauce, what he's doing here. But from the textbook of Szechuan cooking,
yeah. At any rate, the flavor should be just incredible.
Absolutely.
Okay,
amazing.
now back with the Iron Chef, the toasted pieces of white bread around the plate.
Okay, it's starting to look like a hors d'oeuvre.
As is, yes.
Yeah. And I wonder what's going to go in the center there. He's left some space.
Chen's prawns and chili sauce, I think you said.
Oh, yeah, right. I did say that, didn't I?
Okay, to dip in and scoop with the toast.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
That'll be fun,
judging from the size of the plate there,
yeah. All right, but the clock becoming a factor now.
Where are we at?
Got about 6.5 minutes left in the battle.
That's just about right. He needs to put it on the flame now, though.
All right, and here we go. Lightly battered up.
Yeah, exactly.
And these will be for the chili sauce. Oil not that hot.
You're looking at the very start of it right now.
All right, Chen now onto his version of prawns and chili sauce.
Not a lot as far as volume goes.
Prawns per capita, per diner, be a little low. Not exactly big ones either, yes.
Iron Chef Chen has finally begun his chili prawns, and I asked him why he was so slow in getting started, and his reply was, it's the one dish that I wish to really concentrate on.
That says it all right there. Chen, too, putting great care into this one.
5 minutes to go.
5 minutes left.
So he's frying it in a very low temperature oil right now.
Yes, he did.
And now what's up
Well, he's
here?
got to make his sauce and get it all done in the last 5 minutes.
So I guess he's preparing the seasonings for the sauce right now.
Including the hot bean paste right there.
Okay, yeah.
And ketchup, several squirts.
Okay, the version using ketchup. This is much more widely accepted these days. It's more the norm.
Okay, and here it is, Iron Chef Chen Kenichi, his father, the god of Szechuan cuisine, and now the son, hunkered down over a fired-up wok, recreating his father's trademark recipe. His mother upstairs looking on in this battle against his father's top apprentice, a Szechuan Shudan Chen versus Saito. Hunkered down over a wok, recreating his father's trademark recipe. Mother upstairs looking on in this Szechuan shootout. Saito versus Chen. Yes.
As you just saw, Iron Chef Chen has added ketchup to his chili prawn sauce. Upon hearing that, Challenger Saito just couldn't resist grinning from ear to ear.
Well, what does that mean? That's what I thought he'd do, or he's played right into my hands, or what? Don't know yet.
It could be. Now, what do we got the Challenger doing here?
Saito's got another dish going, but will he be able to finish on time here?
Into the oil right now.
Okay.
Some prawns being fried.
Prawns right over there. Both chefs squeezing out sparks of inspiration at the very end here. And now the Challenger adjusting the heat on that side, and on Chen's side, the prawns, yep, they're going in.
Okay, and the scallions as well?
Chen's prawns and chili sauce, a walk in progress, or a progress in walk, or something.
This is very interesting today, the way it's working out, kind of a classic version versus the modern version.
Right, contrasting versions, and wow, Chen's walk on fire. A climactic finish we're seeing right here with dueling prawns and chili sauce
3 minutes
dishes.
to go.
3 minutes left in the battle, but hearing the call, both chefs maintaining under control, no hurry up, and here, look at the flames shoot out from Chen's wok. He's earned a bunch of style points today, as has Saito, and now they do start to scramble a bit on that side.
Oh, vine berries.
Right, I think Ota told us that earlier.
I see. So this will have a bit of a crab meat taste to it.
All right, and they put some prawns into that one, and now on the Iron Chef side, he too unloading his chili prawns right in the center.
All right, we were right then.
Okay, to be enjoyed with the toast, prawn and sauce with a bite of toast. Mmm. You just don't see this in your everyday Chinese food, do you?
Presentation-wise, definitely not. But I like it. It's very modern, almost a neo-Chinese, if you will.
Okay, so both sides now. Chili prawn dishes in the books, and now Saito scooping this one out.
So using prawns, but as mentioned, it'll taste more like crab meat.
All right.
You'll notice when you taste
all right.
this.
And it looks pretty good, though.
It looks very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
My, beautiful.
Oh, I absolutely love this dish.
And we have to judge. It all looks so
Tell you
good.
what, Mana-san, you're going to be walking out of here with a couple of extra kilos.
I know it.
Every single dish we've seen so far, so appetizing. Here's the Iron Chef's prawns and chili sauce. And now on the other side is scan.
Caviar.
Okay, yes, Saito spooning some caviar on top.
Okay, this would be to add a touch of saltiness to it.
Okay.
Okay.
One
hang on.
minute to go.
The Iron Chef's doing it
Yes,
as well.
topping his cabbage pouch with caviar, and now a minute left, the final 60 seconds. Using caviar is something you would not see in Szechuan cooking, at least in any cookbook, right?
Definitely not.
What a coincidence, these two choosing to go with it.
And we've got the kinugasa mushroom dish. I think he'll be adding a spicy sauce to that.
Okay, that's the one on Saito's side.
Kind of wondering what, though.
Got to think fast. Time running out. A lot of decorative work has been done there, but they got to get that sauce going.
Oh, look at that.
So pretty.
And what an impressive set of
seconds
dishes
to
from
go.
Challenger Saito. Looks like they're done on that side. Upstairs, an anxious Mrs. Chen. Her son still in scramble mode. Chen trying to get his soup down and out in the waning moments of this battle. Up against his father's top apprentice and his
15
former coach.
seconds to go.
The challengers pulled no punches against the son of his master. Almost a family
10
affair
seconds to
today.
go.
And both men going all out with prawns. The tasters licking their chops to get
5
all over the
seconds.
dishes in this one.
3,
Saito's done.
2,
Chen's going to make it. The
1.
final seconds tick down, and that's it. The cooking's done. The prawn battle is over.
So, an hour later, how do you feel?
Tired.
Tired, okay. And how did your dishes turn out?
Not sure yet. But you know, I could guess some of the dishes he was making.
Yeah.
So I tried to be different.
Deliberately, you mean then?
Yeah, totally different in approach. And I imagine he had chili prawns at the end.
That's right. Are you confident in winning?
Who knows?
Fair enough. How was this 60-minute battle?
I'm beat.
Okay, I just heard the same thing from the challenger.
Well, you know, he's senior to me,
Right.
and I respect him. I felt honored and did my
Right.
very best not to disgrace his teaching.
I see.
I prepared dishes that could be served anywhere.
Okay, and did things go as planned for you?
So, I'd say.
So?
Yes.
Challenger Saito is offering 4 dishes. First, kinugasa mushrooms stuffed with prawns. The crispy texture of kinugasa mushrooms is superb, as is the spicy sauce using his hot bean paste. Stir-fried prawns, milk flavor, beautifully presented with bell peppers and topped by caviar. Egg white adds an interesting texture and makes it taste almost like crab meat. Third, prawns and chili sauce, a classic Chen Kenmin recipe with his own touch, adding a rich stock taken from prawns. Very hot, but profound. Last, prawn dumpling soup and papaya. The papaya sweetness works as a nice platform to enjoy the prawn dumplings. Iron Chef Chen counters with 5 dishes. First, prawns wrapped in cabbage. Prawns, mayonnaise, and other seasonings packaged in the cabbage pouch with just the right touch of saltiness. Stir-fried prawns on bell pepper boats. Lard adds body. The fermented bean sauce and Chinese rice wine add depth. Third, ground prawns in shark fin soup. The minced prawn paste floating on top is stirred in before eating, making for a truly luxurious experience. Stir-fried prawns, milk flavor. The contrasting textures of the white pear slices and black mushrooms make for a unique experience in this dish. Last, prawns in chili sauce, canapé style. Chen chose to recreate his father's modern version of the dish, using ketchup to make the sauce a bit milder for everyone. Chen Kenmin, the god of Szechuan cooking in Japan, the man who introduced the dish prawns and chili sauce to the Japanese. His top apprentice continues on in the Chen Kenmin mold. Today's challenger, Takashi Saito. Asked by the old man to look after his son, Saito's doing just that today in a battle against Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi. Chairman Kaga unveiling a most appropriate theme ingredient for this Szechuan shootout. Yes, it is prawns. And Chan's former coach offers up a solid quartet of dishes. The Iron Chef does him one better in his set of 5. And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today for the Prawn Battle are novelist Tamio Kageyama, actress Hisako Manda, and culinary critic Asako Kishi. First, the dishes of challenger Saito.
I had kinugasa mushrooms for the first time tonight. The texture is so nice. Gorgeous.
Very good. First, the chili sauce hit me. Then I felt the soft mushrooms, and later the aroma of coriander leaves spread in my mouth to package the prawns.
The texture of the mushrooms is so delicate, and it goes well with the prawns. Very nicely done.
The prawns are so fresh. The bit of saltiness from the caviar is...
Yes.
You may think is the accent of the dish, but in actuality, it's the body of the prawns that makes this dish possible. It's so tender and so good.
And now the signature dish from his master, prawns in chili sauce.
I knew the Iron Chef would make this. This is our master's heritage, you know?
This is the late Chen Kenmin's prawns in chili sauce.
This chili sauce is definitely for grown-ups. Without the ketchup, the level of sweetness is so different from what we're used to.
It's hot and spicy. It's hot, you know, but even almost soothing. After eating this, I wonder about what others have tried to press off as prawns in chili sauce. I've never had something like this.
They look like dumplings, but they melt away.
I think you should have, chopped up the prawns for this dish.
Yes.
You could have brought out more of the wild side of the prawns.
I was positive that he'd serve the chili prawns last. Really, I was sure. But instead he surprised me by serving the soup in papaya last with dumplings and a swallow's nest. I was impressed with the balance of his lineup.
And now up the dishes of Iron Chef Chen.
This is so good.
Thanks.
The flavor of prawns is accentuated even when chilled.
The sweetness of the cabbage and the prawns are nicely wrapped in the texture of the cabbage. Nice. But I tend to think the mayonnaise is overpowering because there's so much of it.
Smells so nice. Is it just from the prawns?
Oh, yes, just from the prawns. This type of prawn has a certain sweetness to it.
It's perfectly done. The broth is good and the aroma of the prawns is maintained.
I hope it's okay.
Texture is the focus of this dish. Indeed you do. The somewhat tough black mushrooms and the tender prawns, and with the almost crispy yet still quite juicy texture of the pears in this, you can enjoy the trio of the textures all at once.
And to wrap it up, the Iron Chef's prawns in chili sauce.
Great.
I thought Saito-san would recreate the classic version of my father's recipe, so I tried to go for the later version. The chili sauce he created in his later days. Hey, I did a great deal of thinking.
Oh, I see.
You know, for today's battle. My brain was in a panic.
Is it the egg yolks that make it mild?
In his later days, my father used whole eggs to do this.
Ah, the whole egg. It softens the sharp spiciness of the Sichuan hot paste. It's a lot milder when you eat it.
The fun's over. Now comes the tough part, deciding who gets the verdict.
If この場に陳建民がいたとしたら、2人にどういう声をかけたでしょうか。 成長した我が子を褒めたたえるか、それとも愛弟子に感謝の意を表すか。とにかく本当に素晴らしい戦いでした。それでは発表します。
Today, an Iron Chef accepting the challenge of his former coach, his father's top apprentice, no less, in a prawn battle for the ages. Challenger Saito, his chili prawns dish remaining true to his master. Iron Chef Chen admittedly being pulled in all directions. Did he find the right path? Who takes it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme?
鉄人陳健一
It's the Iron Chef, amazing Chen finding the way to victory and proving himself in a battle against his former coach. But Saito in defeat, all smiles, congratulating Chen for the caliber of chef he's developed into. And the Iron Chef looking relieved more than anything else. It wasn't easy, but his father would have to be proud today, winning it. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi.